Atletico won, Arsenal won, and I think in the grand scheme of things, that's a good result for both teams. And to be fair, at any point, both teams could have not been out of the tie completely, but it would have been difficult for either team in the second leg because on one hand you had Atletico, who started that first half not really that great, obviously went 1-0 down. And then you had Arsenal, who had to weather a massive storm in that second half because Griezmann had a couple chances, Lookman had a couple chances. They were causing us problems. And I think both teams are looking at that game and think, yeah, the second leg is also playing. But obviously, Arsenal will be the better, more pleased because they're taking a 1-1 back to the Emirates. However, it's a game where anything could happen tonight, and we all thought this game was going to be a dead boring game, which it kind of was. It wasn't obviously as star-studded as the Bayern Munich game last night, but there were still chances. Like I said, the chances that Atleti had, the Odegaard chance, he had to bury that from the Gyökeres cross. Declan Rice had a couple of shots from outside the box. Nketiah should have really had a good chance, and Martinelli never got in the way, but yeah, I think I'm happy with the result. I'm not happy, I'm content with the result because I think we can definitely go to the Emirates next week and beat them. I think we can go through to the final. Obviously, what happens in the final after that's a whole different question. But yeah, I'm happy that we got out of there tonight with a decent result because I was not confident with this at all. And to be fair, Atleti they didn't really play as well as I thought they would. The second half, they played really well. They cooked us for quite a bit, for about 20 minutes at least. But yes, obviously 2 penalties or 3 penalties because that Esse's penalty that should have been given. I'm not sure why that wasn't given, and I figure that gets given if we win this game, but obviously it hasn't. So yeah, we just gotta hold that in a way. But yeah, to be fair, with the starting 11, I wasn't happy with it. That Gyökeres, Havertz, and Gyökeres, Martinelli, and Madueke front three, I'm not a fan of at all. And Madueke was trash. Martinelli weren't that great. Gyökeres, to be fair, weren't great. Also, to be fair, that chance he gave to Odegaard, that was a good play from him. And also scored a penalty, which I thought was good. I don't get why he got taken off, if I'm being completely honest, for Jesus, but we know Arteta likes to take Gyökeres off after a certain amount of time anyway. And I think one thing that I'll give credit to Mikel Arteta is the substitution with the right ones, apart from maybe the Gyökeres one. Bringing Saka on was right, bringing Trossard on was right, although he weren't that good in the second half, and Martinelli had to come off. Taking Odegaard off was the right call because he was awful, he was nowhere. Surprise, surprise, Odegaard gets hooks in the big game. It happens. But that's just who he is. I think going back I think David Raya done really well tonight, made a couple good saves. Some that he should be making, but kept us in the game definitely. Nketiah, just get this guy on a permanent deal straight away. This guy, he was one of our best players tonight, and he is what an Arsenal player is. He is a proper Arsenal player. I've said what I've said about him so many times. Get the deal done, Berta now. Saliba and Gabriel, I thought they were shaky at times. They were giving the ball away stupidly. Gabriel has been shaky these past couple of weeks. I'll say that. Saliba has been a bit hit and miss as well. I don't think Ben White was that good tonight. I think Lookman was getting the better of him. Declan Rice played really well in my opinion. Zubimendi wasn't really anywhere. And to be fair, these are the games that Declan Rice does pretty well in. When we are sort of under the cosh at times, he normally is going to break it up play, trying to start attacks from deep. And to be fair, he done the same in Madrid last season, I remember. When we played at the Bernabeu. So yeah, big ups to Declan Rice. But apart from that, that's about it. We got the draw. Hopefully we can beat them in the Emirates, go through to the final. And whatever happens there, happens there. But listen, it's been it for me. Like, sub and share, and I'll see you lot in 8 bit.